Hi, so what we have here today? This is like old MacBook. Model number is A1398. And the problem is that there is no backlight. It turns on, it boots, but there is no backlight. Let's test it. Pressing the power button, which is on the keyboard, and fans are turning on. We hear a boot sound, but no image at all. To check if it is a backlight or screen, just take a flashlight and put it under the screen where the Apple logo is, or somewhere near it, and I do see the image very hardly, but I can see some logo image on the screen. So it is backlight problem. Let's test some voltage with the multimeter. Put the ground wire anywhere to some of the ports, like to USB port ground or somewhere else, and check the fuse, which is marked with P. We have 12 volts, which is good, and in the other side we also have 12 volts. Here we have 12 volts, and here 12 too. So what I have read that this is the power for the backlight inverter. On those big capacitors, we should have a backlight output power, which might be even 50 volts or so. So let's test it as well, but I just pressing any button to make some activity on PC that it would turn on backlight, and then I will try to measure. Here we have nothing. This might be ground, and here we have nothing as well. So I think that we have no output power from the inverter to the backlight. Let's try to test continuity on those capacitors. If they are not shorted, I have disconnected the battery, and let's try to measure. Uh, 14 ohms. This one looks interesting. 14, 14, 14. Okay, now testing screen backlight power rail again. In the ohm range I get 16 ohms. Okay, which looks like a short. And now I have disconnected the screen, and the connector is disconnected, and testing again. No short anymore. So problem most likely is in the screen connector or inside the screen. So we will need to check there. Okay, screen is out. To remove the screen you need to unscrew those 3 big bolts. Same here, 3 big bolts. Also one small bolt here and one small here. Those 2 small screws goes with this aluminum piece, which is helping to keep the screen. Okay, and the screen inside you need to remove this plastic. Then you need unscrew the hinge and remove small screws from this Wi-Fi antenna. And here we have a screen connector. Let's check. On the connector we see some burn marks, and possible that this pin is it looks burned. Not good. Very not good. And inside the screen, not the wire but the socket on the screen, it's completely burned. Very bad. Okay, soldering some wire to the screen connector. Added some masking tape to avoid short. Okay, I have added the antenna plastic and soldered those wires. I know it looks very nasty. Okay, I failed. I made a short on the screen power to the ground, because apparently this really small wire is shielded with the ground. So I have soldered it to the screen pin down there, but also I have shorted it to the ground shield of this middle pin, middle wire. Here is a plan B. I have ordered and got the new screen cable with the hinge, and also the screen connector. So plan B will be to replace screen connector and the new screen cable. I never did it before. I will try. Okay, I added the soldering flux. Here is my previously soldered wire. I will try to remove all the screen connector with the iron, with this kind of bent soldering iron. At first I will try to add a lot of solder onto all the pins and to the ground pins. I know it was awful. I was expecting that it is easy, but nothing like that. I will try to clean it now and check if all the pads are in the place. Seems no damage. That looks okay, I think. We'll be trying to put the new connector in place. I could use hot air, but the problem is that here we have a screen itself, and there is big possibility to damage the LCD screen, so I try to use soldering iron. Okay, I placed the connector in place with the sticky tape, and we'll try to solder a couple of points. It would keep Let's remove tape, clean and test. And the moment of truth. Let's try. The coolers started to spin. And we have a backlight. I see the logo. Nice. Amazing. Didn't believe that it will work. And okay, last test. It works. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe.